and some kind of weird shit. But I mean, they all got sick the same way. So I don't know if that's just mini pens or whatever, because I ain't never seen anybody else's dog do that. I mean, Bucky looked like El Chupa before he died. And we all gave him shit about it. He couldn't see nothing. This dog was hilarious. I mean, it was pitiful. And we didn't have the heart to put him down. But, because all the time, he had had health problems since we first got him. The reason why we didn't put him down is because all the time that we were taking him to the doctor, I mean, it was like, we were putting it in his head that you go to the doctor, you get to come home, and you'll be better. And we didn't have the heart to take him to the doctor and not bring him home better. And he'll be thinking, oh, they're going to fix me. Everything's going to be alright. I'll come back home. And then just not come back home. Like, we're taking him there to kill him. It just felt fucked up. We couldn't do it. There. But now Buckette's doing the same thing. And that was my puppy, the one that I picked out. And she's doing the same thing. She's not as bad as he was, but she's getting there. And I don't have the heart to put her down. She's my first puppy. And plus, I was going to put her down payday before last, because she was suffering so much and she was around here. He was about to start crawling, and we didn't need him crawling around in big puddles of piss being everywhere. Just got in a carpet cleaner. We're going to clean the carpets, and we were going to put her down. And I mean, this was my puppy. Like, I dressed it in clothes, took it everywhere. This was my puppy. Like Paris Hilton does her dog. That was my baby. Now, I mean, I got my baby, so I had to choose. Of course, I'm going to choose him. I don't want him crawling around in big puddles of piss. But, so my grandma came over here. She could barely take care of herself. And we were talking to her, and she starts, I come out my room, she's all crying. I'm like, what's wrong? She goes, I want Buckette. Because my mom stupidly told her, oh, we're putting her down on Friday. She knew my grandma was going to react like that. And my grandma starts throwing a big hissy fit, crying her eyes out. Oh, y'all are just going to kill her and give her to me. I was like, no, I'm putting her out of her misery is what I'm doing. I don't want her to fucking die in our arms like Bucky did. I mean, Bucky, he woke up, we woke up one morning, I found Bucky in a trash can. One of those little bitty trash cans. And he had knocked it over and crawled up in it. And he was trying to hide and die. So, what we did is, since he could barely move, we got him out of the trash can. He was still breathing. He was really limp. He couldn't stand up. He couldn't do nothing. We knew he was going to die. And we knew he was going to die that day. We didn't have the money to put him down that day. So we just put a heating pad underneath him, wrapped him up in a blanket. I got one of my grandma's syringes. I broke the needle off. And I kept filling that thing up with milk and keeping his mouth wet. Because it was so dry, his gums were sticking up here. He was completely dehydrated. His eyes were all sunk in. But I just kept doing that until he just passed. Well, we were just trying to keep him as comfortable as possible, and we were all around him for hours. We sat there with him. We didn't want him to be alone when he passed. We knew it was about to happen. But, I mean, my grandma came over here and started throwing that fit, so I had to send Buckette over there, because she was like, I don't know, she said something about the relationship between me and you is going to be messed up if you kill this dog. I was like, you know what, if you're going to be like that, you got 2 weeks. I'll give you 2 weeks. If she's not doing better in 2 weeks, we're putting her down. And you can have her for 2 weeks. And if she's doing better, she's yours. And she took her over there. She kept her alive for 2 weeks. And she's still alive. And she kept her over there. And she'd been feeding her hamburger meat and rice. Of course the dog's going to gain weight. So, oh well. Whatever, the dog's living. I was like, go ahead, she's yours. So, my uncle's over there. And he's going to take care of her until... We live in the same trailer park. She lives literally 3 trailers down. That's fun. Anyways. But he said he's going to take care of her until she dies. And she's about to die. So it's about to be the end of the mini pins. And I think... Oh, we got Miley. Oh, Miley. Miley. Oh, we got mad. Oh, those feet. We got Miley. She's a mini pin. She's Weeders. The other puppy, she's an inbred. Because they bred Buddy and Weeders together. We tried to tell them that's inbreeding. Oh, no, it's not inbreeding. Don't you call my little puppies inbred? It's like, if a brother and sister fuck and have a baby, it's an inbred baby. I don't care what you say. And, oh, the baby. The baby. Oh, mad. Mwah. Why are you mad? I don't know. Oh, you don't know. I'm gonna beat that butt. I'm gonna beat that butt. That calms him down for some reason. It's ridiculous. He wants me to beat his butt at this. What are you trying to do? Boy, I stopped breastfeeding at 4 days. You get those. But when they're little, they want you to beat their butt to calm them down. But then when you get old, they get older and you beat their butt, then they're mad. But Weeders, she had a puppy. They inbred puppies. But we got one and we named it Miley. After, I wanted to name her Hannah Montana. But her name is Miley Ray Reimer. Yeah. Reimer is my last name. It's German. I'm Irish, German, and Jesus, what was that? Some kind of Indian, but I don't see any of that. I only see Irish and German because I'm pale as hell. And the Irish, you can tell because I cuss a lot. But we got Miley, and she's only like 2 years old, or 1.5 years. And that's the last of the mini pins. Besides Earl, and he's another inbred. Well, on some trailer park, running around chasing after a dog. Earl! Get your ass back here. You wanna play with that? But yeah, our dogs are almost dying out. I think after that we're gonna get one of those dogs off of, like, I think it's next Friday? No, not next Friday, like the day, I'm talking about the movie Next Friday. That dog Chico, I think that's what we're gonna get next after Miley passes. Or we might get a little dog like that sooner. Probably while she's still alive. But we're gonna wait until he's walking around, I guess, so he doesn't crawl around and step or crawl in puppy pee or poop first, because that would be disgusting. Yeah, we're gonna get one of those little dogs. I'm not sure what we're gonna name it, but that's what kind my dad wants. I wanted a pit. If you treat them right, they grow up nice. Some people will fuck with them, and then they'll be like, I don't know why that dog's mean. Well, just quit punching it, and it won't be fucking mean. And if it is mean, slap it around a little bit, and it won't be. It'll teach it not to be. Because his dad, Bobby's godmother, she has this big ass dog named Brutus. Huge. I mean, he's taller than me if he stands up on his hind legs. He might as well be a horse. And they have to punch this dog. And he thinks they're playing with him when they punch him. I mean, full-grown man punching a dog with all of his strength. And this dog goes over there, rah, 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 like, do it again. And Bobby has these boots, these Harley boots with this big metal plate on the front, and he'll put his foot out, and he'll kick Brutus in the teeth. Brutus goes over there biting his foot, wanting him to do it again. Like, this dog is retarded.